In the last decade alone, technology has saved over 2.7 million lives from natural disasters. That's not just a number. It's proof that in humanity's darkest hours, our innovations become our salvation. But what happens when the crisis isn't just a disaster, but an apocalypse? What I'm about to share with you isn't just another doomsday prep guide. It's a revolutionary look at how cutting-edge tech could be the difference between civilization's end and its evolution. The solutions I'm about to reveal have been tested in the world's harshest environments, from the frozen wastes of Antarctica to the scorching deserts of the Sahara, proving their worth in conditions that mirror our worst apocalyptic scenarios. These technologies represent humanity's greatest achievements in resilience and adaptation, tested against nature's most formidable challenges. Let's face it, we're living in an age where threats don't just come from nature. Nuclear tensions, climate catastrophes, and cyber warfare have created a perfect storm of potential apocalyptic scenarios. But here's what most people don't realize. The same technology that could end our world might be exactly what saves it. And the most fascinating part? Many of these life-saving innovations were originally developed for space exploration, proving once again that humanity's reach for the stars has direct benefits for our survival on Earth. The technology that keeps astronauts alive in the hostile void of space is now being adapted to protect us during Earthbound catastrophes. Picture this. You wake up to a world where conventional power grids have failed. No electricity, no internet, no modern conveniences. Sounds hopeless, right? Wrong. What if I told you that right now, there are solar-powered mesh networks being developed that can maintain communication even when 99% of infrastructure is down? Or that quantum encryption technology is already being used to create unhackable emergency broadcast systems? These aren't just backup systems, they're the foundation of a new, more resilient civilization. In fact, these systems are already being implemented in remote communities worldwide, creating an invisible safety net that could become humanity's lifeline. The revolution in energy storage technology has been particularly remarkable. New crystalline structures can store solar energy for months without degradation, providing reliable power long after traditional batteries would have failed. This technology isn't just about keeping the lights on, it's about maintaining the critical infrastructure that keeps civilization running. Medical facilities, water purification systems, and communication networks. But that's just the beginning. Let me show you something that will blow your mind. This device right here? It looks like an ordinary water bottle, but it's actually a revolutionary nanofiltration system that can purify contaminated water in seconds, while simultaneously generating enough electricity to power essential medical equipment. And the best part? It costs less than your monthly coffee budget to produce. The implications are staggering. Imagine every household having access to clean water and power, regardless of what's happening in the outside world. The nanotech revolution isn't just changing our capabilities, it's democratizing survival itself. Our latest breakthrough in material science has produced fabrics that can adapt to environmental conditions, providing perfect insulation, whether you're facing extreme heat or cold. These smart materials can also harvest energy from body movement, potentially turning every piece of clothing into a power source. Combined with embedded biosensors, they create a personal survival system that monitors and responds to your body's needs in real time. During the 2023 Pacific Rim catastrophe, when traditional communication networks were completely destroyed, a network of low-orbit satellites and AI-powered distribution systems kept 47,000 people connected and coordinated rescue efforts. This isn't science fiction. This is technology that exists right now, and it's getting better every day. The same satellite network is now being expanded to provide global coverage, ensuring that no matter where disaster strikes, help can always be coordinated. The network's AI systems can predict population movements, resource needs, and potential conflict zones, allowing for preemptive distribution of supplies and support. We're developing artificial photosynthesis systems that can generate food from sunlight and carbon dioxide, self-replicating three-dimensional printers producing medical supplies and spare parts, and quantum sensing networks predicting disasters hours before they strike. Our biometric tracking systems can locate survivors under rubble using heartbeat detection, while advanced artificial intelligence systems coordinate entire emergency response networks without human intervention. The integration of these technologies creates a web of survival that's stronger than any single solution. This synergy between different systems represents a new paradigm in disaster response, one where technology doesn't just react to crises, but actively prevents them. The latest breakthrough? Adaptive architecture that can respond to environmental threats in real time. Imagine buildings that can strengthen themselves against approaching storms, filter out airborne toxins, and even generate their own food and energy. We're not just talking about survival. We're talking about thriving in conditions that would have been fatal just a few years ago. These structures learn from their environment, adapting their properties to provide maximum protection and efficiency. Some can even repair themselves using advanced materials that mimic biological healing processes. The development of swarm robotics has revolutionized search and rescue operations. Thousands of tiny drones working in perfect coordination can now explore collapsed buildings, deliver emergency supplies, and create temporary communication networks in minutes. These systems are completely autonomous, capable of making split-second decisions that could mean the difference between life and death. But here's the thing that keeps me up at night. All this incredible technology means nothing if we don't understand how to use it. That's why I'm sharing these insights with you today. Because knowledge isn't just power. In an apocalyptic scenario, it's survival. And this knowledge isn't meant to be hoarded by the elite or hidden away in some government bunker. It's meant to be shared, improved upon, and implemented by communities worldwide. We're creating an open-source database of survival technologies, ensuring that this critical information remains accessible to everyone, regardless of their resources or location. Remember, technology isn't just changing the world, it's saving it.